Yo, what is up guys? Today, I'm going to teach you how to make songs like Panchiko. But who are Panchiko? Panchiko are a British experimental rock band, which started out with absolutely zero success whatsoever, but was later rediscovered by the internet, where they've become insanely popular. Today, I'm going to try capture their lo-fi shoegaze sound that they're very well known for. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so to start out the track, I wanted something very atmospheric and shoegazy, but I didn't want to go the traditional guitar route because I thought that doesn't feel Panchiko enough to me. So what I did, which is quite unorthodox, is I recorded a bunch of different vocal layers of me singing different notes, which sounds like this. And I took that and I recorded it into one layer and then I sampled it. So I took all those different layers, different notes, condensed it, put M-auto pitch, changed the formant to give it kind of a weird warpy effect, and I put this plugin Lifeline Expanse on it. And this is kind of like RC20, but better in my opinion. Yeah, and I put this drum chords preset on it, which sounded like this. And then I sampled that again into this weird sort of pad sound. So here's how that sounds. So how I got that sound from the sample was I put it into Ableton's Simpler plugin, and I started messing with the looping feature. So if you play a note, it'll sustain and it'll keep playing the loop that you select. But I wanted to automate the looping to change the position, and for that I used the LFO tool, which is a Max plugin, I think. I used that to control the length of the loop. As you can see here on the sampler, this is moving around a lot, so it's changing which part of the sample it loops. Next we have some Valhalla space modulator on this nightclubbing preset. Then we have another Valhalla space modulator with the drum zapper preset, but the mix is set quite low. Then some EQ to cut the low end and some reverb. Alright, next thing I did was the drums. Now I sampled the drum break for Weird Fishes by Radiohead, actually. And I feel like that's kind of something Panchiko might have done, you know? Because a lot of their drum sounds are from samples, and I wanted to get that vibe, so I sampled that drum break, I put saturation knob on it, and this plugin called Decimort, which basically degrades the sample digitally, which sounds like this. So I just chopped it up a bit and I wanted the essence of the loop, but I wanted to make it my own. So I just chopped it up a bit. Next thing I did was record some little acoustic guitar layers. So I did some stereo acoustic guitars, which sound like this. Now, don't be afraid if your recordings come out a bit noisy. That kind of adds to the Panchiko sort of sound. So it just has this very DIY sound. And you should embrace that in the track. So on the acoustic guitars, I just have my basic acoustic guitar preset that I put in everything. Definitely mentioned it before. Then some reverb and Lifeline expands once again using this Guitar Expressive Clean preset. And of course stereo guitar layers, because I wanted this not to clash with the main sample that I have playing through the whole track. Next thing I did was record a bass line. Now for this I wanted all low end, so I put the tone down, cut all the treble from the bass essentially, and it's just this nice low end and it sounds pretty thick and subby. See, it almost sounds like a synth, and that's kind of what I was going for. On that, I have a compressor, and I have a little bit more EQ to cut a teeny bit more of the high end out. And lastly, we just have some transition effects to kind of spice up the track. And there we have it, guys. This was how to make a song like Panchiko. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you really liked it, please consider subscribing. If you want to support the channel, please check out my online shop. And without further ado, here is our track.